This is how I made $2,000 in a day pretending to own a valet company. Please subscribe to Storyverse. 5 years ago, I was bored at work and was browsing Craigslist for services needed and came across a post about needing a valet company for a private party. I replied and said I had a valet company. I did not know the first thing about it, and soon after I was heading to their house to have a meeting about logistics. It was a huge house in a very wealthy neighborhood, and this very nice husband and wife greeted me and said they were planning a graduation party for their son and parking was limited and would need valet. I asked how many cars were expected, where we could park, times, and said I'd check with my team and get right back to them. I then called a few valet companies and told them I was a party planner for a wealthy family and needed a valet service. I explained that I would be their main point of contact and to please ask their staff not to speak to the owner. I provided the details and decided on the one that had the most reasonable prices and seemed legit, and they sent me an invoice. The total for this service was $1,000 for 5 hours and 7 guys, so I created my own invoice, thick letterhead, for $3,000. I sent it to the client and had no idea how they would respond to the price, and not a few minutes later he said, "Perfect," and I was stoked. The day of the event was stressful. The owner of the house thought I owned this valet company, and the valet company thought I was a party planner. I kept going between the two to make sure that the right hand never talked to the left. The plan was executed perfectly. After the event, I came back to get my check, and the wife had made me a huge goodie bag of food from the party, told me how great we did, and all the compliments from their guests. Anyways, that's how you make $2,000 in a day. Would you do this? Comment down below, what do you think about this?